Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for the Walking Dead Telltale series. This one we're going to be doing the top 5 best moments for this week's character. This is on Kenny from the Walking Dead Telltale. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead Telltale series. This one was requested by high and popular demand from all of you guys who wanted me to go ahead and do our very first Telltale Walking Dead top 5 character moments. So, this one won the poll. This is Kenny from the Telltale series. Probably my favorite character of the Walking Dead Telltale games. He's just, in my opinion, the most well-written, to be honest. He's just probably, in terms of, a character, he's probably my favorite of the whole thing. I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, Dan, Clem isn't your favorite? Lee isn't your favorite? No, I do like Clem, and I do like Lee, but Kenny, I would say, is probably the best. You know what I mean? To me, he has more badass moments. He has the best stuff, and he's, I would say, the most consistent when it comes to, good quality, good character stuff. He never really got screwed up, unless you're talking about, the end of his character, but it's not really a character problem, though. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's go through his top 5 best moments of the Telltale series, starting off with number 5. Number 5 is going to be Kenny saves Ben. So this was amazing, right? Of course, he was caught, he had like the rebarb, that was going through him or whatever, and he was trying to kind of get him out. He was trying to save his life, and he makes Lee, leave. He locks himself in, and he fights to the death. I mean, he fights to the death to save his life. Kenny in that scene was an absolute gangster, and that's when I really realized, how freaking amazing he was. But that scene was incredible. Number 4 is then going to be the reunion between Kenny and Clem in Season 2. Now, this was incredible because you had the standoff, of course, with both groups. Kenny's group, of course, weren't too welcoming of, Luke and the others or whatever. And, of course, in that scene, we get to see Clem kind of make it through the crowd. And she's like, Kenny, right? I mean, you can choose what she says, right? But I at least chose back in the day. I remember she was like, oh, Kenny, And they kind of hug and stuff like that. And everybody kind of puts their guns down. And it's, all good. And the music in that scene was so good. The look on Kenny's face really said it all. And it was so cool because this is after the death of Lee now, too, right? So it kind of is, it packs a bit of a more emotional weight to it, and that really, really was well done. Number 3 is Kenny takes a beating to save Clem's life. So obviously, Carver beat the absolute crap out of him. He got his eye. I mean, it was absolutely terrible to watch. And he did all of that just so nothing would happen to Clem. I mean, he literally stood in her way and took the beating. I mean, if that doesn't tell you how gangster he was, I mean, that to me was absolutely incredible. He took the beating. He fully knew what he was getting himself into, but he did it for Clem. And to me, that is so, so good. One of the greatest moments for Kenny in the entire series, without a doubt. Coming in at number 2 is then going to be Kenny versus Jane. So this in the Season 2 finale was pretty insane. Now, obviously, you have a few choices you can make in this one. You can actually kill Kenny and spare Jane, right? Which, I mean, it's not the greatest option in the world, but it is an option. But to me, what makes more sense is, Kenny being alive, you let him kill Jane, you look away, I think is the option. I think that's how they word it. Like, you can either shoot Kenny or look away, right? So, to me at least, looking away is the best option because, Jane really was not the greatest person. Kenny had nothing but, good intentions, I would say. But yeah, to me, that was such an incredible scene. That fight scene was incredible. Out in the snow, this major fight scene, he's calling her like a baby killer and stuff like that. Really some dark stuff, but it was such a good moment. I mean, Kenny, he really went hardcore in that moment. He really did. But speaking of him going hardcore, and in my opinion, the greatest scene from Kenny, and probably one of the greatest scenes of Telltale in general, if you ask me, is when Kenny kills Carver. That, to me, was so damn rewarding. I mean, because Carver is such an idiot, right? He's such a piece of crap human being. And to finally see Kenny get revenge on him, he beats the absolute crap out of him. I mean, it was so brutal, but it was so rewarding to watch. And nobody can deny that scene is easily one of the best death scenes, I would say, not only of the game, but probably of the Walking Dead franchise in general. It was so good the way they did that. Absolutely insane. So let me know in the comment section below, what are your favorite moments of Kenny from the Walking Dead Telltale game series? Those are mine. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your favorite moments? You can also do, of course, suggest any other Telltale characters you may want me to do a top 5 best moments for, or suggest any other character from the Walking Dead universe, or really anything really. I'm up to anything. So suggest any character you want me to do a video for next week. But that's it for this video, guys. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos for the Walking Dead Telltale games. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for The Walking Dead Telltale. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.